Like, what if she wakes up in the middle of the night and then starts stroking your shit with the fuzzy socks?
Hey, yo.
Nah, just do that with socks off.
Oh, you want skin to skin?
Yeah, he wants the.
I just it's the
socks
toe.
You want to feel the friction.
Yeah. What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Welcome back to another episode of The Savages in the Box. I am your fellow savage. You know, your favorite dad, the man, Nefty, the man that makes fat look sexy. And I'm here with not only my two fellow savages, but I have a guest savage on the pod today. Okay, so I'm going to introduce the regular degulas, and then we'll get to our guest at the very end. But to my right, we have the one and only, all right, your favorite first baseman. I don't know now. Now I got three in the room.
Hey,
I got three first basemen in the room. Hold on, wait a second. So I don't know who's their favorite no more, bro. You know, you got comp. You got comp.
I just go by record.
Might be negative comp. See, I hate when niggas do that. Your favorite first baseman, 16-time Gold Glover. Oh, I gotta think something for my boy. I gotta think something outrageous for my boy. Oh, I think I already got it. Oh, everybody, give a round of applause to your boy Eli, aka Mark Sarah. Yes, sir. Yeah. To the far right, your second favorite first baseman. All right, Sunglass Hut Bandit, Mister. I will never see your eyes again. Everybody, give a round of applause to your boy Jefferson. And to our guest Savage, your third favorite first baseman, okay? You're the best DJ in North Jersey, okay? DJ Academics got nothing against this guy, okay? DJ Khaled, who?
Damn.
Yeah, the one and only. Wait, what's your DJ name? Should we call you by that?
Yeah, you call me.
What is it?
Alex.
Just DJ Alex?
Yeah.
Just DJ Alex? All right, everybody give a round of applause to your favorite DJ, DJ Alex.
Yep.
Yeah. I need to put sound effects in this, all right? Gang, how are we feeling?
Good, man.
Feeling good, man. Feeling
Yeah.
good.
What's the line?
Sensational.
Sensational.
Damn, you haven't said that in a few episodes, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sensational.
Yo, we good Triple A's, you feel me?
Yeah. Well, that's my line, Joe. Let's not jump the gun here, okay?
No.
I'm glad that you guys here, happy and healthy, okay? But most importantly, we are also happy that you guys here, the listeners and the watchers. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys, are just having a grand old time, make sure you guys hit the like button, all right? If you enjoyed the episode, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Head over to Patreon if you want 4 extra exclusive episodes as well as our uncut versions of our main episodes. And Apple, Google, and Spotify podcast. Head over there, give us 5 stars, right? 5 stars is not 4. If you want to also give us a nice little $4.99 just for extra support, we would truly appreciate it, okay? Today, we are definitely going to get into the NBA playoffs, and we're going to get into the shenanigans of the NFL draft.
Hell yeah.
But before we do, guest Savage, do you want to introduce yourself? Do you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
No,
let the world know what's good.
I'm ready to get right into it. Get right into the bullshit.
Okay, all right, my fault, King. He said, forget the intro. Y'all gonna know me very well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, bet. All right, so we're gonna go straight into the NBA playoffs, okay? Yo, Wind, relax.
The Wind's acting up.
Yeah, he's trying to be the fifth Savage right now. Like, I get it. I'm gonna start off by saying, yo, Memphis, walked y'all.
Yeah.
I was so glad that they swept y'all boys out of here. Y'all deserve none of this. Who they lose to in the play-in?
Golden State. They played them first.
But who ended up being out because of them going in?
I don't even know.
No, you guys don't remember? Whoever got
Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Dallas should have been in before you guys, man. But that's just biasness. I just hate you guys, so fuck Memphis. So we got the Pacers up 2-1. The Celtics are also up 2-1. The Knicks just won today, so now they're up 3-1 in the series. Mm-hmm. Cavs 3-0. Okay. Golden State up 2-1, but I believe they play tonight. And the Nuggets last night tied the series at 2-2.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
yeah, man,
for Eli's Lakers, they just lost literally 5 minutes ago. So now they are down 3-1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Where do you guys want to start? Do we want to get into the Knicks debacle? Do we want to break everything else down? Anything interesting of any of the series besides the Knicks, I guess.
Besides the Knicks?
No, because I think that's the most interesting right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the Cavs, I don't even think we got to go there.
Yeah.
The Pacers, I don't even think we got to go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That one Bucks win, y'all. That's it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it off.
I think the Celtics too. There's nothing to really talk about there.
It's a cool series, but
Boncar, I'm playing well, man. I'm playing really well.
you are playing very well, Alex. If you haven't noticed, Eli, we call Eli Boncaro because literally their game is exactly alike.
Really?
Like what the Eli's moves is Boncaro's moves, or if you want to flip them, Boncaro's
nice.
moves is Eli's moves.
Yeah.
However you feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, Magic's. I haven't seen anything substantial from the Orlando Magic that tells me, oh, okay, they can make this a series. Yeah, they won that one game, but it's the same thing with the Bucks. You guys got your one win. All right, back to regular schedule programming.
Yeah.
Golden State is another good series, but I think Jimmy's out next game.
Again.
Oh yeah.
I think he's
Jimmy's
going
gonna be out. Right now they're up 2-1. Do we suspect this series going any more than 5 games?
It's possible.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think they'll go to 5, at least.
What's this going to? Oh, Houston, right? Houston.
Yeah.
Wow. See, but I told you. Remember, I told you before the playoffs started that Golden State is going to be that one team with the experience that a lot of these young Bucks are not going to want to go up against.
Yeah. No.
All right, so then we'll just get to the juicy stuff. We'll get right into it. Okay, Knicks and Pistons. Right now, we are actually, for those that are watching and listening, we are literally watching the highlights on TV right here.
Detroit getting cooked.
Yeah, right now they're down 10.
Yeah,
Wait,
right
they
now.
managed to come back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
they came back.
Yeah.
They got
Because the game was happening while we were at our softball game.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know this game was going on until Eli, I think, said something.
No, Knicks were down in the 4th.
What?
Yeah, then they switched. They were down 7.
Yeah. Knicks were down.
What?
It was a spicy game, bro.
The back and forth. Yeah.
I mean, the ending definitely made it spicy as well.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hold up. I'm really I hate that I had to.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, nah. Kate Cunningham was going.
Nah,
nuts.
he was going crazy.
Hey.
3rd quarter, 4th quarter.
So was Brunson. Brunson had like a 30 burger.
Yeah, he had 32.
Hey,
But I saw, okay, now on my way here, on my way to the pod, I saw that Brunson was like on the floor holding his knee. Like, did he had to get out of the game? Like, what happened there?
No. I don't
Right
know.
here. I think it's this situation right here.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he was down. I think he was trying to get that foul.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, but it looked pretty bad. Like, I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess I see him getting tangled up here.
He got tangled up a little bit.
Yeah, so it didn't look good because his leg went the other way. It got hooked underneath.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that didn't look good.
But he came back, right? Do we know that?
Yeah, he came back. Damn.
Yeah, because he's
took a
looking
hit.
pretty bad right here.
Oh yeah, he walked off.
Damn, okay, so they managed. All right, so that's going to have to be an update. Like, we need to find out if.
He came back. He came back though. Wow.
Yeah, nah, bro. They was
It
hitting
wasn't
shots.
looking good. It wasn't looking good, bro.
Look, Brunson
Oh, he
right
did
there
come back.
again,
Okay.
boom. Off that
Right
leg.
back to it. Right back to it.
Again. Yeah, man. Tough
Right
shot.
back to it.
Tough shot. Side step 3 and Spladuki. Yeah, nah, he was balling, bro. He was balling.
Spike Lee.
It's just
picking
controversial
up.
call at the very end, bro. You got to get one or the other, bro.
This was a good game, man.
I
Up
think
until the
Cade
end.
Cunningham missed a shot that he should have made at the free throw line. That's just me. That's another tough shot by Cat.
That was Cat?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Blow. Yeah, nah.
Oh,
some-
gosh.
But I think right here he's got to hit this shot. I think that's too good of a look to miss.
Okay,
I think Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart.
yeah.
I think Josh Hart fouled him. That should have been a loose ball foul. And I also think he fouls him again. He fouls him again. He gets bumped. He bumps him on the side.
2 fouls.
I think 2 fouls in a row, and they got him in the air
That could have been a foul, man.
easily.
That could've been a
Easily.
foul.
He's reaming them. Yeah, bro. It's so bad.
They couldn't challenge that or nothing, right?
No, they didn't have
I
a
don't think
challenge.
it's a challengeable.
No, they didn't have a challenge.
They
could
didn't
challenge-
have a
They could challenge that.
Same thing like how Minnesota challenged that call.
Was that a challenge?
They
I thought they were
challenged
just
it.
reviewing it.
No, they challenged it. They called timeout,
But
challenged
they're
it.
challenge. But the thing is, okay, but that's my thing. They challenged it because it was an out of bounds call, which then turned into a foul. I don't think you can challenge a foul. Can you?
They did. The ball went out. They didn't challenge it out of bounds. They challenged the foul call.
Oh, okay.
Cunningham had a triple double.
Who?
Cunningham.
Yeah,
Kate.
he went stupid.
Cunningham, well, besides game 1, obviously, but Cunningham has been balling.
Yeah, he's been
I guess he just needed to figure out the whole like playoff atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, get it together. But
Yeah.
And what they were doing on defense against them. But yeah,
Damn,
no,
Detroit
I think,
lost 9 straight home playoff games.
dude, that's so fast. He goes straight up. He hits him right on the hip.
and we're also not counting the foul on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
I think you got to call a loose ball foul on Josh Hart. He has him hooked. He has Tobias Harris hooked. And there was no call there. And then he gets bumped as he's going across. Nah, bro.
Yeah, no.
They definitely got some money on that one.
Well, we definitely see in this game why they gave Brunson the what was it, the Clutch Player of the Year award or whatever they gave him.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Listen, one of his most lethal move, that little dribble into like a hard stop and then use the body to get it between, you know, the defender and the ball for LA. No one does it. No one really does it. Maybe Kyrie. But no one really does it better than Brunson, I'm gonna be honest.
No.
And
Look, and it should have been called. Hart, look, and
Josh
foul
Hart
should
made-
have been called.
so there's a pool report. There was a report from the refs after during live play. It was judged that Josh Hart, well, it went away. But it looks like after they reviewed the play after the game, that they should have definitely called the foul. Now, let me ask you guys real quick. Let's say you guys are, you know, you play for the Pistons or you're part of the Pistons organization. How do you feel after the game knowing that, damn, this was a foul call and we didn't get that break?
Yeah, they're not winning another game,
mean-
bro. I think that just,
And they're at home. They're in Detroit.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
They can't sweat that one play, bro.
Oh, nah, bro. That's a foul, son. No matter how you look at it. And his hands slightly go down. They go this way. I would be pissed too.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'd
But
be
they should have
pissed.
balled up the first half. They weren't really doing much. If Knicks were up like 10 first half after the
Yeah.
first half. So like they can't rely on that one last play. It could go either way.
Sometimes it goes to the last play, like freaking Lakers, you know? 3 in the corner, Reeves is open.
And like
Make
you
a
said,
miss.
if Cade would have hit that mid-range jumper, we might be having
That
a different
mid-range,
discussion right now.
a few shots that they missed that would have, swayed the game.
Because then you do leave it up to the refs. But, like, I think the hook on Tobias for that loose ball, you got to call a loose ball foul. And then he goes out there, yeah.
That's on the refs, man.
If you're a Knicks fan, you're geeked. If you're a Pistons
and
fan,
they were home. I mean, Detroit was home, so I mean,
Yeah, like
How
they
do you
couldn't
not
even
get
get
that
a
one? They
right.
can't even
They
get-
couldn't even get a home field
call
break.
on that one.
yeah.
So you know what's happening when they get back. They getting,
Oh yeah, no, but
yeah.
I think this is going to be a demeanor killer. Like the next game, what's the next game? Game 5.
Game 5.
They're about to get blown out.
Yeah.
They're about to get blown
They're in
out.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
They're getting
yeah.
blown out.
That's over.
Because now it feels like it. That's why I've asked you guys. To me, as a Piston, it could fire you up. Don't get me wrong. You might get into the mode like, oh man, the whole world is against us. Nah, we got to go into New York and kill. But the way I would see it is, damn, we couldn't even catch a break at home. Now we got to go in New York. These guys, they came back down. What you guys say? Down 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got Spike Lee talking shit.
Yeah.
You go up 7
morale
in
is
the
low.
4th, like you feel like you
They're
got
about
the
to- no,
game.
I'm gonna expect him to get daddy smacked. Game 5.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it. Definitely see it.
They got to
Damn.
put up a fight. They got to fight back. They got to fight back.
And
Because the playoffs is it's 2-3-1-1-1.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're gonna be it's over. And the Knicks are gonna try their best to end at Game 5.
yeah,
They don't want to go back to
absolutely.
Detroit.
Nah.
They don't want to go back to Detroit.
And I mean to keep it moving, I think Lakers loses 6. I'm gonna just be honest.
That's how you feeling, bro?
I would have
Yeah,
liked.
I think all their games are just at the end. They just don't know how to close out.
That's tough.
I think that you go up 7, you go up 10, and then you just don't know how to close out.
I would have liked to see Cavs and Lakers. That would have been a nice matchup, man.
And I think they'll win at home. They'll make sure not to lose it at home, but I don't think they'll close out. I don't think they'll win the game in Minnesota.
What's that series at?
It's 3-1. They're down 3-1.
The Lakers.
Yeah, I think they'll go ahead and they'll I think they win big. I think they win by 15 at home, but I think it's just more of Minnesota's we're gonna win that at home.
They might lose that game 6.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That game 6.
That's how I feel.
Now Minnesota. All right, let me not just say Minnesota. The winner of that series plays who?
The winner of I think Golden State and Golden State and Houston. I'm gonna assume.
Jeff, do you mind double checking like who would the Lakers or Minnesota play depending on who wins the series?
The Warriors or the Rockets.
Oh, it's that okay.
Yeah. That's.
Oh man, that would have been nice to get a Lakers Warriors series.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they'll get these leads in the third, fourth quarter and they're not close out.
So you're the Laker fan.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the key indicator like, oh, this is the reason why we can't finish games?
It's hard to say. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. They just go on. Like, I feel like the ISO ball with Luka just going straight for 4 minutes is just not going to cut it. Anytime they have ball movement, that's when they're at their best. When they got guys scrambling, not just sitting at home, just watching Luka go one-on-one. It's nice, every so often, to get a switch and get a mismatch, but that's not how you're going to win. You need some action. I just think that come crunch time, they get tight, and you see stuff like that where they were 1 for 6 or 1 for 7 in the fourth, while Ant had 11 points in the fourth. So stuff like that, you're getting beat by one person is tough. And LeBron did everything defensively he could do, but at the same time, he played 46 minutes. He's doing everything on defense. He was taking breaks on offense to obviously play defense. So it's hard to go at 40 to be offensively aggressive and make stops on defense, especially when Julius Randle's really doing his thing. Naz Reid is doing his thing. Yeah. You got freaking Ant not only being aggressive but facilitating, and then you got Daniels looking like Robin out there. So they have too many mismatches to worry about. Where when they go on these runs, Minnesota just fights right back. They take all their punches. They went up 13. They're like, we're back in this. Brought it down to 4. And then they went up. So, like, they're taking all the punches from the Lakers and said, yo, y'all still got to defend us. And I think that's the issue. I think they have no answer for Ant. And because of that, everything else is wide open.
Their bench got to do more, too. Their bench got to do more. Their bench, 6 points, 2 points off the bench.
For the Lakers.
And AR had a back. AR missed a couple key shots where I think.
What is AR averaging? Because I said before the series started that the AR needs to be that third guy, averaging at least 20 plus.
He had 17.
He had 17 tonight. It's not bad.
Is he averaging below 20?
Yes,
I think he has to get to 20.
He does.
For me, for the Lakers to have any chance of trying to make a gentleman sweep or a reverse sweep, they're going to need this guy to at least average 20. And I'm talking about minimum. Like, if he gets more than 20, that's probably what they need from him.
Yeah,
and the thing is, when Luka gets...
What is he averaging?
Averaging 20, 4 rebounds, 5 assists.
20 points exactly?
20 points
Yeah,
exactly.
20.2.
I don't think it's enough, bro.
It's not enough.
It's not
Damn,
enough.
so he needs to average
He had
more.
17 this game, and I think he had less than that the game before.
Naz Reid had 12.
Wait, how is he averaging 20? Like, did he have like 2 big games or something?
I think he only had 1 big game.
I mean, out of the last...
I think when they won at home.
What, he had like 30?
I don't think he had 30. I think maybe like 26.
The last 5 games, he's been a 4 out of the 5 is less than 20 less than 20.
So are you reading me his year average or the series average?
No, his yearly average is
No,
20.
that's not.
No. So I'm asking, like, what is he averaging in the series?
Oh, in the series, 17.3.
They're not enough.
That's not going to be enough.
That the shot in the wing on the left side, that was a big miss. He had a corner 3. And a shot on the wing on the right side. He took his time. He didn't shoot it. He didn't shoot it right away, and he missed. And then
if he would hit that 3 at the end, that's his 20.
And then he had a lot of opportunities where he was wide open. Like I said, left wing, right wing, and the corner 3 in the right, where normally you can trust AR to hit any of those shots.
Right.
Like I said, if he hits on 1 or 2 of those, that's the ball game.
Different conversation, yeah.
And he gets to that 20 mark. So I think AR just needs the ball on his hands a little bit more. It gets glued and stuck to Luka, where they're easier to defend when Luka's just going 1-on-1. They're so much harder when they're running actions off of LeBron and AR, where now you see a guy like Rui and LeBron, they're just flying, hitting shots. Nope, they're not doing that.
I think also the one thing that we probably should be taking into consideration is that last year we said Minnesota wasn't going to go anywhere because they're too young, and I think they took that experience into this year's playoffs, as well as the fact that in the Western Conference Final, they lost to Dallas, who Luka played for. So now you're playing Luka again. Of course, it's a different team. I get it. So it's going to be different schemes and stuff. But they already know how to defend him, how to play him, and learn from that experience last year. Got into these playoffs and said, all right, it's game on now. Yeah. So I think that's an aspect to think about, too, that they finally learn to play in the playoffs, which something that I said about the Thunder, too. Like, I still can't trust the Thunder. The Thunder haven't showed me anything where I can... how can I say? I can actually agree.
What solidifies them to be a
playoff team? Because we all know that regular season and playoff is two different things.
Yeah.
And I just don't think, as well as like I said before, as cute as the Thunder got in the regular season, the playoffs is a different thing. Yeah. It's a whole different story.
I mean, the run that Ant had last year was great. They beat the Suns. He plays against KD and Booker, and then obviously he goes against Denver and beats Denver, then they go against Dallas in the Western Conference and has a hell of a series. So I think, he's thinking like, this is my time. So hell yeah.
Especially with all that superstar conversation and
taking that head on.
Anthony Edwards got a lot paused this last offseason, along with Jason Tatum. And I guess they all had to learn from their flaws. But speaking of flaws, I got a question for you guys.
Oof.
All right? I'm going to read off from sports real quick. And my question is this. It could be a two-part question because I'm going to follow up with something else. Right?
All right.
But what flaw, or is there a flaw about you guys that people tell you that you accept, that you don't really go against, or you tell people, nah, that's not how it really is. Like, it's XYZ. And I'll give you an example. I'm not saying this is my flaw, but I'm gonna give you an example. Ex-girlfriend would tell me that I can't communicate very well. That's a flaw that I accept because, no, for sure, that's something I need to work on. So what is a flaw that has been brought up to your attention that you can't really go against, that you have accepted and you need to work on?
Who wants to start?
Okay, Jefferson?
He's geeked.
Yeah, he's geeked for this one.
Being late.
Tardiness.
Yeah, well, you beat me to it because the follow-up question is, what's a flaw of each other that you accept? And mine was going to be Jeff being late.
Tardiness. Tardiness is something that I have accepted. There's no going around it. Even if I try to leave early, I'm still tardy. So.
Okay.
I just think poor time management. I'm just keeping it buck.
Time management?
I guess you could play time
I
management
just
in
think
there.
if he's like, yo, I gotta be there at 7:30 and he's home, let's say it's 6 o'clock, he's like,
I don't leave until like 7:25.
Yo,
that's the thing.
Yeah, he thinks that it takes
now this turned into
to
attack Jeff. The thing with Jeff is that it's exactly what Eli's saying. You tell him a time, and to him, that time is to leave the house.
Yeah.
If you be like, yo, okay, Gil. If Gil goes like, yo, 8 o'clock, to Jeff is 8 o'clock, I'm leaving my house.
Yeah.
Not 8 o'clock, I should be at Gil's.
That's me too. I won't get there till 9:30.
Yeah. You got a flaw? I'm trying to think of a flaw of mine.
Tardiness is good, man.
I don't know.
Tardiness is good. I just hate that he did that.
Yeah, he was like,
tardiness is good.
I'm trying to think of I don't know, maybe everyone accepts something I do.
So,
I'm trying to think.
I got a few, but the one that I've been told that I guess I just don't know if it's really a flaw, but it's something that I'm accepting because in reality, I think everyone that has told me is true, and it's that I like toxicity.
You toxic a little bit.
That I'm toxic, but I like the toxicity.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm like, nah, no way. I don't like arguments. I don't like bumping heads with people. But then, a few people would like break it down, and I'm like, oh man, damn, maybe I do like being toxic. Or I do like the toxicity.
Like you enjoy it. You say you don't, but keep going.
But I'm there throwing fuel to the fire.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I can see that.
My man is jabbing at it.
Nah, he
no
loves
Mayweather.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I think that's one. Obviously, the communicate. Even though I use that for an example, I do communicate very poorly, and I've accepted it. And I want to say I'm trying to work on it, but listen, bro, I just get in my mode where I'm like, I don't gotta talk to you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too nice.
Okay, so
Maybe is that a flaw?
let me be honest with you. Alex, you got something? You got something on yourself? Because then I'll get to the second part. Nah. Okay.
You don't have anything? I'm trying to.
The
think of a
second
flaw
part is this,
of mine.
and you know what? Alex pulled up in a good episode. What's a flaw of each other that you accept? Like, Jeff? What's a flaw from me, Alex, and Eli that you accept?
I mean, I agree with him being too nice. You, the toxicity of yourself.
Too nice.
Okay.
The toxicity of yourself. I actually don't have anything for Alex because, like,
I don't have anything for Alex.
yeah, because we don't really like hang out like that for me to like analyze what he does.
Well, but again, I didn't know Alex was gonna be here today. So this, I did it for us three because I'm waiting on this guy to say us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I mean,
Like yes, time management. Listen, bro, and the thing with me is I'm not gonna say I'm always on time, but I make an effort to be on time.
Yeah.
When I get associated, and don't take this the wrong way, when I get associated with you, like if we are riding together, now I'm like fashionably late with you, and that bothers me because I'm still gonna try to attempt to make it on time. If they tell me 8, I'm trying to be there at no later than 8:04.
Yeah.
But if they tell me 8 and now I'm riding with Jeff, it's 9:30. We're still not there. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like, damn, bro.
yo, Ray's ready, sitting on the couch, and that boy taking a shower. Like,
Yeah.
No, because it'd be like that. It'd be like, yo, pull up at 8. At 8, he'll hop in the
But
shower.
yo, Eli's normally the first one at the function. Like when we're going to my
bro.
brothers or some shit, you're probably there
I
on
tried.
time. Exactly.
Him and June.
Yeah, him and June.
Him and June are the consistent ones in being there on time.
Yeah.
I would throw Juan. No offense to Juan, but recently Juan hasn't really been there consistently.
Yeah, no.
Like he'll take 2 weekends off and then go to Gil. Take 3 weekends off. Then you know what I'm saying. The consistent ones recently, again, Eli and June and Earth, they be there.
Yeah, they be there.
If Alex says 8, it's 7:58, and they're there.
yeah, no, I'm definitely that.
And then with you,
What do you got?
so they are right. The thing that I've accepted with you, I have accepted multiple things with you.
Damn, that sounds so bad.
But the issue is they're good things. They're good like characteristics of a person. But I'm toxic. So to me it's like, yo, I'm toxic. So to me it's like, yo, fuck your good self. Like fuck all that. But the thing is, you are so nice. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, yo, this guy trying to get over Eli, man. Eli needs to blow up. And Eli there, he's killing the dude with kindness. And I'm like, yo, fuck this guy, bro. Right? Like, I hate that from Eli. Like, he's just too nice.
Yeah.
Y'all smelled that. I know y'all smelled that.
I smelled it. I smelled it.
I seen everybody's face.
Who smoked it?
Yeah, I seen everybody's face go, whoa, what the fuck?
This young's
Right? And then the other thing about you, and then Eli will be, it comes off condescending, right? Because people would say something to Eli and be like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. And I'm like, yo, Eli, you're capping, bro. Like, there's no way you're just accepting this shit.
But my thing is, bro, sometimes, like, for me, they might not be right. You know, let's say 50% of the time they're right. I'm not even going to fight with you, all right, bro? And then the second half is, they're probably right.
See, I was doing that for a minute. For a good month and a half, I was being that guy. Where listen, if you think that's right, then it's right. But then at some point I go, nah. I gotta flip Toxic Ray switch.
Yeah. I think, you know what it is? I just because of work, I just think I have a lot of patience.
That definitely plays a role.
And in a role in the sense that, like, someone could say something and I'm just like, okay.
All right.
You know?
Nah.
So I think that's
I hate
with
when you do
kindness
that.
and patience, I think it's a bad mix. Cause, you know, something could rub me the wrong way and I'm like,
Shut the fuck up.
I hate when he does that though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cause like he was sitting there.
He'll come from doing hookah in the kitchen, and we're talking mad shit. He comes in, he's like, all right, you're probably right. No, nigga, I know you think we not right. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
Yeah. Yo, in the back of his mind, he's like, yo, nah, that's not right.
Bro,
Bro,
he's
he's
talking
just
mad
coming-
bullshit.
Yeah.
But he's there like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I do have a.
Nah,
problem.
it's the way you say it too, cause like you say okay in the same tone and everything.
It comes off condescending.
Nah, fam.
It comes
bro,
off condescending.
Yeah, that okay
that.
get you hot, right?
You
yo.
like.
Nah.
I feel like your point might be valid. Like it's a valid point.
No,
So I'm
stop
like,
being
alright, you're right.
gullible. Stop it.
And I don't think it's gullible.
Nah,
I
don't think it's gullible either.
I just think that if you're making a valid point and you're going to, not say going against my point, but let's say we're having a conversation, I'm gonna be like, all right,
The worst is when he hits you with his normal. He'd be like, yeah, no, you're right. He hits you with the yeah, no, sorry. He flips it. He goes, no, yeah, you're right. You're probably right. And I'm like,
The no, yeah.
the no, yeah. It's the no, yeah. It's no, yeah. You're right. You're right.
because I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what you said. I'm analyzing. I'm like, all right, that's a good point. You know what?
All right,
You got it.
Now I really asked this question for you. Because being that you're the nice guy / I guess perfect guy, and you're with two dudes,
No.
one guy can't be on time to save his life, and I pick a fight with a pet hamster.
Yeah.
What is the flaw between us two that you're like, yo, I just gotta accept it for me too?
That's fucking wicked.
I don't want to say hard-headed with Jeff, but I think some things with Jeff, I think being hard-headed with just anything is one of them. And it'd be anything. I'll make a joke, and Jeff would take it the wrong way, and I'm like, well, I gotta accept it. And it'd be something like completely dumb. It'd be like, yo, them jeans tight, and he'll hit me with the look like, and I'm like, you know what, Jeff, my bad, bro.
Yeah, but Jeff wants to one up you though. Like, you'll see, Jeff's
Or
like,
that, yeah.
Jeff be
or
like, yeah,
that.
but the jeans you wore Wednesday were crazy. You know, I mean, no one's talking about that yet.
And then you know what I said? I'd be like, you're right.
So now we're going in a toxic circle now.
Yeah. And then the craziest part, which I used to accept, but it hasn't happened yet. I'm not planning for it to happen. It might happen with Ray, that Ray might blow up whenever, if ever, it's gonna happen, and I gotta accept it.
Blow up on
he-
who?
On anything.
Oh.
It could be anything. But he's been good. He's been rock
Yeah,
solid.
no, because when me and Eli first started rocking,
Yo,
I would just pick a fight with Eli just to pick up. No, I'm not really trying to just pick up a
No.
fight, but it's just that he would say or do something, and then it triggers me, and now I'm like, all right, see, now I got to go to 100.
yeah, but I think we were just learning each other's like how we think.
Yeah,
That's it.
and that's what it was. Once I learned who Eli was, I'm like, I get it. I just got to pick and choose my battles,
Yeah.
and I think I've chose to just lose a lot. Not lose, but just take a seat back. I'm like,
Oh, not Eve. See, this is where we fight. We'll fight about not fighting. That pisses me off.
what do you? Okay, but what do you mean? So what do you think I am doing?
No, because I think we accepted the fact that, like, all right, this is a big thing. He's, like, for sports, your vision, your eyes are what tells you about the game.
Like I can care less about stats.
And my thing is, I'm like, yo, I'm a stats guy, but very limited on the eye. And he's the opposite. He's like, yo, I'm more of an eye test than looking at the stats. And we would bump heads all the time because I'm like, sometimes, they might tell the story, sometimes they might not. So that's where we bump heads.
Yeah.
And, we kind of had to learn that. Like, but over the time period, I would be like, yo, but my eyes are telling me this. And then this bum would go, nah, bro, but the stats tell. And I'm like,
So that's the worst part.
Shut
Now
up, son.
we're flipping because all right, let me give you one thing that we not anymore, but we used to bump heads, right? Garrett Cole, the pitcher for the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
2-3 years ago, he had a stat for like 3 years straight that really bothered me, and it's the fact that as an ace, as a starting pitcher for whatever team, he allows at least 1 to 2 home runs a game. And to me, I'm like, damn, someone that I'm paying $35 million a year, I'm considering you my number one ace on the team. Like you shouldn't be allowing a guaranteed home run almost every game.
Yeah, it was like
while he was. So I'm bringing up a stat, like yo, yeah, but he allows blah 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 game, and he goes, no, but listen, he got the good stuff, and it's just blah blah, and he'll just come up with something. So we like flip roles. Now he's telling me what his eye sees, and I'm telling him, yeah, but the stats clearly say that he allows about 2 home runs a game.
Yeah.
Until eventually he won the Cy Young, and he gave up like 3 home runs the whole season.
Yeah,
So I had to
yeah.
close my mouth. I'm like, oh no, he got it. He got it. Like
And
the one thing I argued about, he finally figured it out.
Yeah, and and then, to be honest, I think it had to be with that because his ERA was like a sub 2. Both the year before and the year he won it. It was the only difference was the home runs. The home runs. Because I'm like, his ERA were the same, bro. But he's giving up the long ball.
What other pitchers like him are giving up homers like that? They're really not giving up.
For him, it was because he's cocky as hell, bro. I'm throwing 98, bro. Try to hit it. And Devers is out here like, Papi.
And he's getting Ks.
And he's getting Ks.
He's getting Ks.
But bro.
Yeah.
There was one time he trying to go at Ohtani. Ohtani was like young. Like there were just guys where you shouldn't just be throwing meatballs to. Even though you throw that hard, and you're saying I'm gonna beat you with my good stuff. You can't do that all the time. And I think
that's where I was getting mad. Where there's not that many pitchers that do that, except for maybe Wheeler. I feel like Wheeler does allow a lot of home runs from the Phillies. But you're Garrett Cole. You're considered the top 5 pitcher in the league. You're the number 1 pitcher in the Yankees. That's paying you $35 million.
Yeah.
And I could pretty much we bet sports. You can pretty much bet every game Cole. Well, back then, every game Cole pitch. Okay, who's gonna be the one hitting the homer? Because it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Especially when you played games against Boston, it's always going to be Devers. Toronto, it was always going to be Vlad.
Yep.
Houston, it was always going to be Altuve. Like there was dudes that had his number.
Yeah.
And he would not care. He's challenging.
Yeah.
You. He was like, even when in the playoffs when he beat the game against Houston where he wanted to be in the game, I was looking at some of these pitches, bro, and I'm hit my fastball. He's mentally like, my stuff is good. Try to hit it, and I think that's what kind of got him in trouble.
Alex, you don't really hang out with us a lot. Is there anything from us?
Nah.
Do you want me to get? I'll get toxic. Is there something from X that you accept?
That I do accept?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. I know. X is here, so you don't have to say.
What do you mean I accept? As far
Is there a flaw of hers? Oh, damn. Is there a flaw of X? That you just accept, that you have in the back of your mind, you're like, this really bothers me. I would like her to X to change, but you know what? I think that's just who this person is, and I just accept it.
Yeah, like you just gotta accept like wearing socks.
If it's too much of a hot seat, I'll move on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, damn. If there was one off the top of my head, I would say it, but that's a tricky one, man. Because we have good everything.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
He's in the hot seat.
No. You know why I can't? Because it's the same thing with you and Ohtani. I've noticed situations with them where they have that communication that you and Ohtani, like they communicate.
Yeah,
it's not like me where
communication.
I sucked at that. Listen, I accepted that flaw. I suck at communication. Yes, I would love to work on it. Obviously, we won't get to that.
Yeah.
But I've seen them communicate, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I get it. So that's why what he's saying right now, I can accept that.
Yeah, communication is key.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Communication is key.
I hear that a lot.
You're right.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second part to that.
No, the second part was, so the first part was like, tell me a flaw that you hear a lot about yourself, and the second part was pick the flaws that you accept from us.
Yeah.
That was the second part. I mean, you guys, I can get toxic with you two, but I don't know.
Eli,
What's the flaw from y'all ex? And I don't mean X as an X. I mean person's name is substituted for X.
I think everything's great. The one thing that is probably a flaw is, socks to bed, bro. And that's not really a thing. It just bothers me.
She sleeps.
Wait, you don't like when someone sleeps?
She sleeps with socks in her bed?
On.
I mean, yeah, socks on.
Yeah.
Can't sleep with socks on a bed.
Bro,
Wait. Oh, hold up. 'Cause I don't wear socks.
I don't wear socks.
So what's the issue? Because I was with someone. She wore the furry socks, the little fuzzy socks.
Nah.
There's someone like that.
Nah.
And
That bothers you?
Only because it's like
What if she wakes up in the middle of the night and then starts stroking your shit with the fuzzy socks?
hey, yo.
nah, just do that with socks off.
Oh, you want skin to skin?
Yeah, he wants
yeah.
the
I just it's the
socks
toe.
at the foot.
You want to feel the friction.
I just think that like don't rub that sock on my foot. Like
Nah.
get comfortable and rubbing together. Like
Yeah.
Oh, when cuddling, you don't want her to like swipe her foot on you.
yeah,
Socks?
Can't have the socks on in
bro.
the bed.
It's weird.
But I'm trying to get to why. Like, does it feel weird? Do you think it's dirty?
No. I think they're set for bed. Those are set for sleep. It's not like, I'm coming home and then those socks are being used to get into bed. Nah, they're like.
Well, you got a point, Ray. Like, if you're walking around with your socks and you jump in bed, you probably don't want to.
Okay, and that's
No. It's literally like, let's say shower, cool. This is what I'm doing. Put on clothes, and then socks are going
go into bed.
To go to bed,
No.
bro.
So yeah, that's
like,
Yo,
I think everything. I'm gonna be honest. 10 out of 10. But that thing full sends me, bro, and I accepted it.
yeah, putting socks to get into bed.
Everything. You want to name everything? Yeah, nah. Shohei rocks out with the walkout. But that bothers me, bro. I think
Does she wear pajamas too?
Yeah, it's a set.
Nah,
couple
can't
sets.
do it.
No, I'm asking because again, my why. She would wear the fuzzy socks, the full pajamas. Like, I'm sweating looking at you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, cut this out. But I've accepted because that's just how she was.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're saying it full sends you. Like,
Not full sense of me, but it's like I'm not.
to me, it
used
just bothered me
yet.
because I'm like, yo, I know when I sleep, I get hot. So I'm looking at you and I'm getting hot.
No, your feet don't sweat. Like in my head, I'm like.
No, okay, so listen. Well, I don't know about Otani, but Shawty, she could wear them shits all day, and her feet would still smell like flowers. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
Nah, that's crazy.
I don't know the story with Otani, but I'll let it rock. Jefferson, I know with you, we can move on.
Hey, yo.
We can move on. I don't want to put anybody in the hot seat.
Yeah, the thought.
Nah, I mean, there's not really. I don't think it's bad, but I like to sleep in the cold.
Same.
Oh, that's
Yeah, same.
She does it.
Same. All right, so
Like the room.
y'all don't got quilts?
Nah, the room will feel like the Walmart rotisserie oven, brother.
Oh, nah, see?
That's
I
the
like that.
only
Then
thing.
we gotta have separate rooms.
Nah, see, like I
We're
get
not
it.
doing that.
Rotisserie oven, nah, bro.
I get
You
it.
ain't cooking me.
And I'm not trying to put her in the hot seat because I know sometimes like.
You're gonna be in the hot seat, trust
Yeah, I
me.
know I'm probably am, but I mean,
You wearing gray sweatpants?
am I wearing gray sweatpants?
My bad, continue.
It's a good thing you got that hat on.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Eli the only one without a Yankees hat.
Yo,
on.
that's a word.
So
The only one without a Yankee finish.
Son, you want me to go
that's
get
bad
mine? I'll go
news.
get mine.
You
bro.
got one?
You're
Yeah,
wicked.
bro.
Oh man.
Nah,
He
but
got
what I'm
one, he
saying,
said.
like I like to sleep in the cold, and there's some
Same,
days
same.
like I've slept over and like it's not cold, so I'm over here like sweating
it's
bullets.
gotta be cold, bro.
Like if it's not cold for me, I'm not sleeping.
No, I'm the same way.
So like
Yeah.
you're like naked. You just gotta be naked.
No, that's how I sleep normally.
Oh.
I sleep with just
but
boxes
Jeff-
on.
Jeff takes it to a new level because this is the thing. I need the room cold because I like to be covered.
Yeah,
So if my room cold,
Yeah,
then I'm
yeah,
covered.
yeah, for
Because
sure.
I can't sleep without a cover.
No,
So if my
same,
room's too
same.
hot and I'm covered, now it's a double
Yeah.
whammy.
No.
So my room need to be cold. Jeff, the room just need to be cold. He'll knock out. No covers, no
Covers,
boxers,
no
no
nothing.
nothing.
I
He'll
would
knock
literally,
out.
I would literally, as soon as I walk in my room, that bed,
Let me give you a visual. Let me give you a visual, yo. I walked in the room today, just be like, yo, Jeff, what's up? Nigga was like this.
Butt naked. Damn.
nah, boxes. I never sleep butt naked.
I walked out. My mom was in the kitchen. I was like, yo, who killed Jeff? My boy was just face down, just knocked out with the hands like this, bro. I was like, yo.
And it's crazy because she don't like the heat either, but she sleeps in it, and I just don't understand. Like,
She cooks?
yeah, she does cook.
I mean, I guess she does like heat.
Oof.
My bad.
That's a tough job.
We'll go back to sports.
Yeah.
We'll go back to sports. NFL draft happened this past Thursday. And boy, it was fun. There was a lot of shenanigans going on, okay? Just to ring off real quick, everybody knows the number one pick for the NFL draft this past draft was Cam Ward. He went to the Tennessee Titans.
Overrated.
I'm sorry?
Overrated.
I'm with you. But I got killed about it. And then the number 2 pick ended up being traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Jaguars. The Jaguars ended up picking up Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, we could say the 3rd pick. You guys picked Abdul Carter.
Yep.
Okay. And obviously we picked Will Campbell, which I was very, very excited about.
Yeah. I think,
Shador
5th round.
ends up getting picked 144th overall. 5 QBs were picked before him.
Yeah.
I won't speak for the rest of the guys, but if you ask me, No. I'll give you Cam Ward, even though I said last week Cam Ward was overrated. I'll give you Cam Ward. No one after Cam Ward should have been drafted before Shador.
Yeah.
That's just me. The Browns ended up picking him 144th, and the Browns already picked up Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, which still don't think is better than Shador.
Yeah.
So there might be some blackballing that was going there. And I know everybody was talking about because of how he showed up to or didn't show up to meetings and stuff like that. I get it. I mean, this is kind of one of those things that they want to see if you could be professional or not. But at the end of the day, what y'all really care about, this is the thing about NFL, NBA, MLB. I get that it's all a whole professional thing, and you got to be professional. You have to have that professionalism, and I get it. That's cool. But at the end of the day, are you really gonna harp on this like one little notion? I know it's like the first like meeting. If you know for a fact I could get you 9 wins,
No.
you know, but whatever. Before we get to each one of your teams or what you think about the draft, any picks during this draft that surprised you guys?
Jalen Milroe getting chosen by the Seahawks.
Yeah.
That surprised me too because they picked up Sam Darnold, right?
Yeah.
They signed Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think
I don't know if they have a backup, so this might be their backup, but
I think it's good because like there's a vet, but I mean, there's 2 different quarterbacks right there. Sam is just like I guess like sitting in the pocket. Milroe's a scrambler, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
well, Seattle's really good with their mobile quarterbacks. They had Russ, they had Geno. You know, Sam Darnold. I'm not saying that he's not mobile because he can move, but he's not as mobile as Geno or Russ. Now they picked up Milroe, which kind of fits in that pocket. So I mean, I get it, but I would have liked Milroe to go to Philly or Baltimore to learn from his style of play, quarterback. So
It's crazy. Baltimore didn't even pick up a quarterback.
no. I'm gonna get to 2 teams that I think were disgusting in this draft. Like I want to know what's their plan for this upcoming season because I think they plan to lose. I think they just plan to lose.
Yeah.
Alex, what's your football team?
Giants.
Oh, all right, so you and Eli. Oh, all right, so we got 2 for 2. You and Eli are Giants fans. Me and Jeff are Patriots fans.
Yeah.
So then I'll start with you.
Wait, you're not a Patriots fan, Eli?
No, I'm a
No.
Giants fan. I'm a
he's
Giants
a Giants
fan.
fan.
So I was happy with
What's that
what-
about?
That's mine.
Oh.
That's mine. I had it back here, but then we had a very, very bad season last year, so I took it down.
Yeah, you gotta take it down.
Yeah. We had a horrible season, so that'll stay over there until we are respectable again. And it's missing a championship year anyway, so.
Yeah.
So I'll start with you 2. You guys watched your team draft, or at least know the draft picks?
Yep, I know. I need the top 3 that we got. Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
What do you think?
If you guys can give a rating, you know, A to D, I guess, or F.
It only depends on our QB situation because I think Carter's good and I really like Cam. I think Cam is as a sneaky pick that we got at the running back position. I low-key feel like it was,
I agree.
bro, with Carter, Burns, Dexter Lawrence, like that, our front 4 is going to kill. That's something that we were good at with our front 4 back in the day when we were good. And then they want to get a hard-nosed running back. And that's something that we also had with Josh Jacobs. So getting him, I thought was great.
We picked up a QB too.
From Ole Miss,
Yeah, Dart.
a.k.a. Eli Manning back in the day. So I really thought they went back to their roots. So depending on how he pulls up, I think we're going to be all right.
I think that was good. It was a good
I
selection.
think, yeah, I would give us like a B minus. I think we did solid.
Yeah.
Jefferson?
I think we did pretty good, but I'll give it like a B. I mean, we got for what we need. We got most of the positions we need.
Okay.
Getting a wide receiver, adding it to this dude Diggs, and then getting a defensive and offensive lineman. So and the safeties. So I think, in my opinion, I think we did a B overall grade.
Interesting. Because I give us, and this is not bias, I give us like an A+. And I give the Giants like an A.
I just don't know
the
how it's
Giants-
going to turn out in a sense.
Yeah,
And I get that because even though I'm giving us an A plus and you guys an A, I actually would give you guys an A plus as well. I think you guys drafted really, really well, in my opinion. But on both sides, there's a pick on each of our teams that I don't really agree with. Like, I don't agree with Dart. I can't. Like, to not to waste it. Let me not say you guys wasted a pick because for all I know, Dart ends up being decent for you guys, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think what he showed in his college career was enough to pick him 25th overall, especially before Saunders. Again, in my opinion, you guys could have got another piece that maybe you needed on the offense or defense. So that's like the one thing. And then for the Patriots, we picked like a wide receiver, like 142nd. Or whatever the heck it was. Listen, if you ask me, I'm not saying that you can't be a breakout, because look at Antonio Brown was 132 and ended up being one of the best wide receivers of all time. I'm not saying you can't be a breakout wide receiver that late. I'm just saying you're probably not that good of a wide receiver if I'm picking you this late. So why waste it on you? Like, let me go get a defensive end. Let me go get an O-line. No disrespect to him. I did see his highlights. He's not bad.
Williams?
I believe so. That's
Williams?
No, it was like something Tracy, wasn't it?
No, it was Kyle Williams.
Okay. He's not bad, but I just don't think you're good enough for me to pick. I don't know. I'm just not picking you this late in the draft. I think wide receivers is that position. It's like quarterback. If I can't pick you in the first 2 rounds, if you're not first 2 rounds caliber, I'm not gonna pick you.
I mean,
I'd rather go build up my O-line, my D-line, my linebackers that are the ones that really pop out or pop off late in drafts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's ranked for his position. He's ranked 10th in the draft. So
that's cute, but that's coming out of college. Now you're playing in a league where your 10th is now 80th.
that's true.
Yeah.
And that's my thing, because like you said, we signed Diggs. We had dudes like Demarius Douglas that made a nice little jump last year that I think is going to make another jump, especially having Diggs now be the number 1. And now people are going to slide off Douglas. We have, oh my gosh, what's homeboy's name? Now I forgot our receivers. Of course, this is happening while I'm in the middle of a take. But now we go pick up this guy. You know what I'm saying? Now I like everything else. We picked up a really good running back from Ohio State. I like that. Will Campbell is a dog. I like both teams' draft. I think it's going to be nice building blocks for the upcoming future. Now, like Eli said, things can happen. A lot of things can happen. Maybe these guys get they get wet feet and don't really perform for the rest of their career. And I get it. But from what I saw in college, from both of our drafts, I think we got some promising picks. On the flip side, I don't know what Pittsburgh is thinking,
Bro.
but I think that organization is like, you know what? Forget it, bro. Let's finally crack our winning season streak and just lose, because their draft was horrendous.
Really?
And I don't know if they're trying to bank on actually signing Aaron Rodgers, because they still haven't even signed Aaron Rodgers. The fact that they skipped on all these quarterbacks when you probably need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay? They're thinking of moving. I know they just got DK Metcalf and stuff, but they're still thinking of moving Pickens. So maybe try to get a wide receiver that's going to back up DK Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? Or get a tight end. I don't know who their tight end is.
Patty French fry.
Oh, I mean, he's not too bad.
No, he's solid.
He's not too bad, but okay, all right.
But they need a quarterback. They need somebody to throw the ball to them.
And not even that, all the other pieces that they might need, like safety.
Not defensive. Oh, safety, yeah. Defensively.
They drafted a kicker
So
in the 4th round.
Steelers?
So did we?
Yeah, but what round we drafted it?
I think it was the 6th round.
It was the 4th round they drafted a kicker, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. And they could have got Shador.
Way before the Cleveland Browns got him. They're allowed their divisional rivals to get 2 QBs.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm mad with the Browns too, man. You end up getting Shador, but you gave up.
Wait, Pittsburgh? You said?
Yeah.
No, they didn't draft the kicker.
It wasn't Pittsburgh that drafted a kicker?
But their 9th pick was a quarterback.
Yeah, they're 9th.
Will Howard?
Yeah, in the 6th round.
Yeah.
That's not the pick they needed to make.
That's not the one.
That's not the QB pick they needed to make.
That's not the one that they needed.
And they
That's
got,
not the pick.
They need a wide receiver and an offensive tackle. They didn't even grab one of the two. So,
Damn, I gotta look up what team. I saw a team pick a kicker in the 4th, 5th round. So I gotta go check that out.
Their first pick was a defensive tackle.
I think their first pick was all right. It was just after that because again, like Eli was trying to say, they allowed Cleveland to get. Cleveland has 5 quarterbacks. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah.
Cleveland has 5 quarterbacks on their roster.
Yeah.
Picking now that they picked Gabriel and Saunders.
They got what?
They got Flacco, Watson. They picked up Gabriel and Saunders.
Yeah.
And then they picked up Kenny Pickett, I think.
I don't know. Maybe.
Jeff,
That's crazy.
check the Cleveland QB room. I think that it's 5 quarterbacks that they have. But
It's insane. It's still, even if it's 4, it's still insane.
like, yo, you guys could have got Saunders.
Yeah. Why wait?
Oh,
Why waste Gabriel to get? You know what I mean?
Who are the quarterbacks?
Have a lot of quarterbacks.
Watson, Flacco, Pickett,
It is Pickett.
Gabriel,
Yeah, bro.
and then Saunders.
They got 5 QBs.
Yeah, 5 QBs.
So I told Scott because me and Scott were talking about it. The only thing I see is they're definitely going to use 2 of them for like draft stock.
Yeah.
I mean, trade stock.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Sanders being one of them.
They could. Like, you want me to be honest with you? Because Cleveland, they have a decent what you call this, defense. But I'll buff up the defense. I know someone that needs a QB. Dallas needs a QB. I would be like, yo, we'll give you Saunders if you give us Diggs, because Dallas is not going to pay Diggs. Dallas is already paying too much money, too much big money. They're not going to pay. What is his name? I know it's Diggs. I just don't remember his first name.
Yeah.
Tavon.
But I said that
Tavon
when
Diggs.
we were at the gym. I'm like, yo, Dallas could go get him.
I thought Dallas was when you guys didn't pick him. I said, oh, he's going to Dallas. I thought he was going to Dallas or San Fran.
Yeah.
Those were my 2 teams. Because San Fran, I also thought they don't have,
wanna
except
pay
for Jimmy
Purdy.
Garoppolo, for some odd reason, they don't pay quarterbacks.
Yeah, and he wants money.
No, he's gonna ask for money. Like, bro, you see what I have done,
Yeah.
and you're gonna keep me at $800,000 a year? That's not happening.
Yeah, no, he wants the bag.
So I thought they were gonna, especially West Coast type of offense. Your dad used to play here as well. So I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna pick up Saunders. So then in the next few seasons, they don't have to pay. They drop Purdy.
Yeah.
They'll probably draft another rookie or whatever at that time, and don't have to pay Purdy that money.
Yeah, especially that they're on rebuild at this point. Cause see,
They ended up getting like another running back too, San Fran.
There wasn't a kicker that got picked on the 4th. The first kicker was actually us in the 6th round. There was no kicker or
interesting.
punter.
All right, then I must have seen something. I don't know what the heck I saw, but I saw a 4th round and I saw a kicker. You know what? You know what? Probably. No, I think I know what I might have seen. You know how they tell you what you need?
oh, that's true. Yeah, looking at my phone,
They'll tell you, oh, teams need. It might have said kicker, and I thought they maybe drafted a kicker. Yeah. I don't know. Listen, Pittsburgh. I don't know what you guys were thinking, but what you did is not what should have happened. Not at all. All right. I got another crazy one for you guys. You ready?
Oh man, I don't know if Alex.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh definitely should delete this whole draft order. But let me ask you guys: do you guys delete stuff from your phone,
No.
Nah.
No.
like search history?
No.
Oh no.
Maybe a DM conversation that probably shouldn't have happened, but you entertained it for whatever reason.
No.
No, I actually today I was like, yo, I have to delete phone numbers.
No, I looked at my phone book, bro.
I got to delete phone numbers. I have so many phone
Yo,
numbers.
and I got like 6 Jeffs, and none of them have last names.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. There's so many duplicates.
Like I know
of,
which
like,
one is you because of your number. Like I know your number. All these other Jeffs, I'm like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was looking for someone I used to work with at the gym to get the gym membership, and I'm scrolling, and I'm seeing people from college that like you don't even speak to, and then back in high school, and then I'm like players from like different teams, and
Yeah.
I'm like. Some of them I'm like, hey, yo, that's gotta go. Like some of these off, I'm like, yo, delete. And I'm looking at, I gotta spend some time through my phone book to really get off this.
How much do you have?
I didn't even look at the
What's the total
Are
number?
you guys gonna battle address books? Like that's crazy.
Because I'm the same way. I need to start deleting contacts. I have
got to.
600 contacts.
Yo, me, I don't think I got.
And ask me the percentage of people I
I
actually.
don't even know my number.
But
bro.
yo, when you get a new phone, do you bring that all to the new phone, or that's?
like the iCloud
Like,
transfer?
Nah,
I have the iCloud
I don't do that.
Oh, you don't do the iCloud backup?
No, I need my phone clean,
Brand new.
brand new. I don't want no.
damn.
If I need you as a contact, that's where we start.
Yeah, that's damn.
Yo, so
that's
how do I know?
crazy.
Do I gotta like scroll all the way down?
Nah, I
Oh
think
shit.
it's
Okay, yeah. No. If you scroll all the way down, it tells you.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna say our numbers.
Yeah.
I probably got the least
What you got?
contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scroll. Go in your contacts. Scroll all the way down.
What do you got?
My shit's a joke.
Wait.
I have to mind you. I have to delete. I have to delete some.
All right, I'm gonna take a guess.
Take a guess.
Yo, yours is
45.
Shit, that's a little more than that. That's close.
Damn. Okay, so I might be in a good spot. You 93.
Nah, lower than that.
Oh my god.
72.
A little lower than that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
So then read it off. Yeah.
63.
Yo, I was about to say
And I
62.
have to delete some.
What the? Yo,
I
do you
don't-
not like people?
I really don't text
speak
nobody.
to
And a
no
lot
one.
of those are like from the group chats. Like,
Oh nah. So that me and Jeff might be 1 and 2, but you're 1. If you have 600, I'm nowhere
I'm
near
at
that.
601.
I'm no,
nah, that's
I'm nowhere
OD.
near that.
You need to start deleting.
I'm
so where we at?
I'm actually
That's why your phone be
surprised at
lagging,
my
nigga.
number, bruh.
so you're low.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm above 100, but lower
Oh,
than
yeah.
500.
I was about to say so I have more than you then. I definitely have more than you.
Yeah.
I got 351.
That's a lot too. That's a lot, but
Yo, I had 300.
that's a lot.
Oh, you got 300?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, how much you have?
351.
Yeah, but how many of those people do you actually speak with?
Yo,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
thing.
so let me tell you something. I want to say probably 50% of it is numbers that I had to save because of the military. So I have like superior numbers and shit.
Oh, okay.
Are
So
they still alive?
yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, that's a wicked
Yeah, that
question.
was a crazy question.
That's crazy.
That was a crazy question.
your intrusive thought.
Yo, my fault.
That's a wicked
Oh,
question.
yo, someone jot this down. I gotta delete this part. That was crazy.
Nah, but yeah, like I would say like 50% of it is numbers that I had to save because like when they text me, I can't be like, yo, who's this? They'd be like, yo,
It's
what the fuck?
unprofessional.
Yeah, I think out of 300, there's probably like
Yo,
20.
no,
Bro, I have 63. I speak
Yeah.
to 10.
that's what I'm saying.
So I got the-
I got
like
351. I speak to 10, and the 10 or 6 are in this room.
Yeah, for real.
that is true.
It's OD.
I think I can come up with like 15, like family members, and then you guys. That's it. That's it.
Gotta
Yo,
keep it
300, son? Like, yo,
we gotta
numbers?
we gotta declutter our phones. That's crazy.
You want to hear a couple?
Bro, like I told you, I got 6 different Jeffs, bro. I'm in Jeff.
Brother,
I
at
mean,
this
yeah.
point,
My name is Jeff.
at this point, listening to how much he has contacts, I just want to delete my whole phone.
63. Yo, actually, like I wish I had 63.
It's OD.
I got what I got.
Wait, okay.
Sabrina.
Okay.
Wait, so
Yo.
let me ask you a question, right?
Yo,
no, I'm
this
gonna
is
ask you too because
crazy.
he probably doesn't have one. How many dudes under Z do you got?
Under
1,
C?
2,
don't have
3,
any of
4. I
What
got
the fuck?
4. I got Zay. I
two.
got Zay Drew.
I don't
Yeah.
have any under Z.
I got Zay. And I got Sabrina.
I only got 2. You got 2, you said?
Yeah.
I got
Yo.
Zach Negron and Zahir.
Yo, that's crazy. I have Zach Angle and Zavala.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, let me not say what I was about to say. Okay.
No, say it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
go ahead.
Nope.
I got Victor BMW.
I gotta change. That's crazy.
I got
gotta change
TJ
some of
Hut
these.
Blaze.
Yo,
I got Trainer
Yo, dog.
Seattle.
I got. Let me tell you real quick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Stephanies.
Damn.
That's such a common name.
It is,
That's such a common.
but they're not the same.
I have
at
a
all.
contact that literally says no name.
Wait. Wow. All right. See.
Hell?
And the picture of it is a demon.
See, but that.
Nah.
Oh, that's not army shit. That's probably y'all contract assassin.
No, it's my son.
Oh. All right.
I have Trin. I got Tatiana.
Yeah, but
I
yo,
got Superman
gotta
Lodi.
I gotta make some changes because Ray is under M for me
Wow.
and Jeff.
Oh, because you probably have
Because it has the M
last name.
on. Yeah, it has the M on the last name. So for some reason, it just categorizes.
Oh, you have it alphabetically by
Yeah.
like look. I'm going through my
I got
L's.
3 Stephanies, bro.
I'm going through my L's. I have someone named La Mega DJ.
Wow. La Dragona.
Like, who is this?
Wow.
I got someone literally put their name as Leo _G.
I got scopes.
Nah, see,
What the hell?
I got 16 different Joes.
Damn.
I got Jesse Cassiniak 4 different times on my phone.
Wow. Damn, that motherfucker changes his number.
Yo.
Bro, I got people here like nah.
Yo,
this
I
is
have
crazy.
OBJ parentheses #1 fan close parentheses.
You won't
Don't
call
ask
her.
me
You
who
won't
that
call her
is.
right now.
Yeah, you won't.
Yo,
You
nah.
won't. Wait, what? Oh, I think I know what this is. Okay, never mind.
I got.
Bro, I have
4
girls in here
Knicks.
that I haven't seen since like 2012.
Nah.
I got a Miss Kim. I don't even know who that is.
Hit her up, bro. Tell her I'm
Nah.
free. Tell her I'm free, bro.
I have. This is worse.
Yo, I have my old home phone number.
Nah,
we
that's
no
crazy.
longer have a landline,
Damn, the Vonage one?
bro. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, bro. 610-621-1693.
Damn. I have one of them model.
Whoa, what?
Model. Crazy.
Okay, so
I have Mike, third
what
base,
letter-
Mike, Mike Sneakerhead, Millie, like yo,
you Millie Rock on every block.
What's the letter of the
Mike
most contacts you
Menendez,
have?
Willie P.
I think for me was Jay.
Mine's Jay.
I think it was Jay.
Bro, I got mad Junes. June, Junior, June. Like,
I have the man.
you won't call him right now. I want to know what that's about. I want to know.
Yeah, call that man.
Call that man right now.
No unintended.
Yo, yeah, it's definitely Jay. Now the problem with Jay is I got triples and doubles.
Yeah.
Bro, I had
Mine is S&P.
People changing their numbers like that.
yo, I had little TJ. Like, bro,
Not
Wait,
the
when's
rapper.
The rapper?
no.
How long have you guys had that phone number that you have now?
Yo, bro,
2011.
Yeah, I think mine.
Damn, that's a long time.
Mine was from like
when I moved to PA.
2016.
That's not that long.
nah, mine's like 3 years. I usually switch it like
First of all,
every so
mine's not
often.
a-
Actually, no, I lied to you. No, sorry, I lied to you.
No, you got your number the same time I did.
Yeah, I did switch it. I remember because the first one, this one ends in 0028. The first one ended in 6951.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. You remember that?
Yeah.
I remember all my phone numbers.
No,
That's
yeah,
OD.
mine was like
I remember all my phone numbers.
973-437-5484.
Yeah, 'cause my-
that was my old
That's
one.
crazy.
Because I switched, we switched it at the same time because I was getting mad scam calls. And I had
yeah.
I think mine was like
Yeah.
6958 was my last 4 number.
I know my phone.
before
Yeah,
this
it was 610-621-6951.
one. Yeah.
Wow.
Now,
Mine,
now I
mine
got
was
a New York number.
6958. Yo, the crazy part, every phone number that me and him have had is literally like
It was similar.
It's literally
Bro,
similar.
I remember, Alex, remember when we used to live on Devon Street?
Yeah.
I remember our home phone number from that place.
That's crazy, bro.
That's nuts.
Damn, we had a home phone in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were too young. I was the only one. I was calling like my 3rd grade girlfriend.
Did you guys ever have like a phone in your room?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Me neither.
No.
That would
Nah,
be
that phone
fine.
was always
Was good.
our phone.
Nice
Actually,
little Nextel.
nah, we had that one phone when we lived in PA. That was the only time that we ever
Us?
had it. Yeah.
We had a phone?
The Vonage.
Oh, but yeah.
No, the Magic Jack, actually.
But that's because the Wi-Fi was in our room and had to be connected to the Wi-Fi.
yeah, that was the only time we ever
So
had
we
a phone.
we did have one. Yeah, we did. But I wasn't picking up that phone.
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
Because
Actually, we unplugged it.
We weren't. Yeah,
Yeah, we unplugged it because
Yeah,
we
don't
kept
call-
getting phone calls in our room.
Yeah, don't call me to my
don't-
room.
Yeah,
don't
nah.
do that.
Like,
Don't do that. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Our dad would get pissed off. He's like, yo, why you unplugging the phone? Because we ain't
So-
trying to hear that shit.
Basically, what I'm hearing from everybody, except for, I mean, I don't really hear that from Alex. No one deletes shit.
Nah.
Yeah,
No one deletes
not
shit.
really.
That's
That's too much
I
work.
only brought this up. I heard someone had a conversation that the girl clears out her search history on Instagram, and that's kind of crazy. And if you ask me,
that might be a girl thing. I mean,
so someone did say that girls do that normally. Cause let me tell you, I used to be that guy. So yo, at the end of the, I was foul. At the end of every night, I would delete all my text conversations. I would just delete them because I would just expect that the next day, if we start a new one, cool. If not, then I don't really have that on my phone.
Nah,
And then eventually I was like, all right, this is getting absurd.
I always have
Yeah.
receipts.
Nah, my texts are boring. My last text is from CVS.
Yo, I get updates.
Like,
50% off.
Yeah,
New
like-
lotion from- I'm like, yo, come on.
Nah,
yo,
Okay.
nah. I always keep my text messages. I have text messages from like 2018.
Oh no, I didn't.
Damn.
My text messages I went through already.
Yeah,
I think back in December I cleared out
I have actually.
my text messages.
The 2018 one was one of my boys, and
The one with my baby moms. You know when you delete something and it's like a large file and it takes a while.
yeah.
Because me and baby moms were together for like 6 years. That my phone was there spitting delete for like 3 minutes.
No, sometimes
Yeah, that thread
sometimes
is
you
long as
should
fuck.
sometimes you should delete the text because there's mad videos and
Yeah.
photos that you exchange.
takes
storage. Yeah.
Mad storage.
takes storage.
Mad storage.
Yeah, that was in there like that for 3 minutes. I was like, oh damn.
Loading.
All right. I guess we're very bland guys here.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, you could be a part of this too, but I know that we're big Yankee fans, but we're also big Yankee shitters
Yeah.
because Yankees
yeah.
pisses off so
Yeah.
much.
DFA him.
All right, so that's his answer. Basically, what I'm bringing up, Devin Williams seems to not freaking find his mojo after Pete Alonso rocked him last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he now has an ERA in closing situations of 11.28. I don't know if you guys know, but the average is like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro, that's gross.
So they finally demoted him from closer. I think it's going to be Luke Weaver's setup man. Luke Weaver is now, again, our new closer. Are we okay with this? Everybody's fine with that? I know everybody's answer because I'm pretty sure the whole world wants Devin Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Cool.
It is what it is, man. You gonna have to figure it out.
Anything about your Yankees that you want to get off? I think I learned from last year, and I'm still scarred from the. Oh snap! All of us were at Gil's house for the World Series.
Yeah, the hype. That was.
Yo, if I can
was a great night, man.
reignite, if I could just like make up what happened that night, because obviously me and Jeff were having the situation where the notification was popping up.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, and it popped up. This is what I hate about it, right? I turned my sound off and my vibration, so if I got it while I'm watching the game, I didn't get it. But at the particular moment, I was scrolling through Instagram. So while I'm scrolling, I look up, the notification comes in, Freddie Freeman, Grand Slam. And I go,
Oh yeah,
I go,
remember
what
that.
the fuck,
I
no
remember
way.
that.
And this is like, and it was like a domino effect, right? Because I got it, man. I'm at Gil's kitchen, like in the between the kitchen and the living room, like that wall.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there and I'm like this, and I go, the corner of my eye, I see Jeff go like this. No fuck.
yeah.
And then I see Alex go, oh,
yeah.
oh shit.
I had a ticket in, so Fair do a little bit ahead of the live shit that we had. So I was just like, oh, I seen the number go up. I see
Yeah.
4 runs. I was like, wait.
My boy Alex got up and said, oh, what the fuck?
No, that
I
was
said, no. Yeah, that was. So I'm still scarred from that. So right now, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I watch Yankees, but I'm
Yeah, I think I just go with the flow, man.
until probably October. Then I'll get back into it. But I can't even talk about that shit still.
yeah. It's not a good time to be a
I think
Yankees
we're just
fan.
I guess like brushing off the rust that we have. Like most players right now, they're trying to get accustomed to it, the chemistry and shit. DFA fucking Williams, fuck that man.
Yeah, I don't know about that because we paid him a lot of money.
Yeah.
DFA him still, or trade
Yeah,
him.
I'm not too sure.
Go get him something. Go
We
get
got
somebody
to
else.
just allow him to find his mojo.
Yeah.
We do have a decent pitching staff, pitching coaches that can. Andy Pettit could definitely help him out.
Bro, how long did it take? Because I guess I can't really put Rondon there because how long has he been that he's been 3 years?
I think he's been with us 2 years, 3 years.
And in the 3 years, he finally had one fucking night that he had plus 10 Ks.
Well, that was the one night, but his last 3 starts, and knock on wood, because I don't want him to go back to what he was. He's been alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took him 3 years.
Well, this is his
Are we
third.
gonna-
This is his third year. Last year he was good. Even in the playoffs, he was good. He
wasn't too bad.
He just got overhyped in that first outing in New York where the dude blew a gasket. Like he got too animated. Where he was through 4 innings, he was sharp.
Are
And then-
we gonna accept 3 years of Devin Williams? Like that?
No, but we.
I mean, we're accepting 6 years of Aaron Judge not performing in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro.
Actually, yeah, you got a point on that one.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do got a point on that one.
They're playing right now.
Yeah.
but yeah, this is the second
second
game. They had a
game,
double
yeah.
header.
You know what I
they're up.
mean? It's the Clayton Kershaw effect. It's the James Harden effect. It's just it is what it is.
All right. Well,
Because
It's
the dude's
5-1
batting
right
like
now.
400.
I think they'll be all right,
bro.
I think they'll be all right.
I will say this, and I could be getting ahead of myself.
Gosh.
I don't fear anybody in the East, in the American League.
Yeah.
Like my fear, and we don't have to worry about it until pretty much the World Series, is all in the National League.
Yeah,
really.
bro.
No one in the American League really.
Because Boston's not producing fucking.
And it's still early, like you said. Like Boston could kick up for all we know.
Look
Yeah,
at Houston
yeah.
last
Houston
year.
could kick up. You know, a lot of teams could kick up, but if you tell me as of now, I'm not fearing anybody in the American League.
Oh, good
Not the Mets, no.
in
The National League, yeah.
The National League.
That's the thing. The National League, the Mets are playing pretty good, you know, and they still have players that are not batting well. Like Soto's not batting the way Soto is. Mark Vientos is stinking up the place.
Yeah.
You know, Francisco Alvarez just got back, so they got batters and players that they're not playing well, they're not hitting well. That you know they were injured, and then of course there's dudes like the Dodgers are playing phenomenal, the Padres are playing phenomenal, Arizona's playing really good. The National League looks tough.
yeah,
Again,
National League's tough.
we don't got to worry about it until the World Series.
You literally have the Mets 19-9. You got Chicago going 17-11. San Francisco,
The Cubs.
yeah.
So Chicago took 2 from the Dodgers and won 2 against Arizona in both those series.
Yeah.
Yo, and did they even do
And
anything?
the two against the Dodgers were game winners.
Did they do anything in the offseason? Did they get
Kyle
anybody?
Tucker, who I'm expecting to get the bag this offseason, and if not, I will be mad.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, man.
San Francisco made massive changes this offseason.
They did.
And look how they are. They're
They're
19-10.
playing. Everybody besides the Rockies, I think, in the NOS is playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
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 So the National League is tough this year. It's the flip because last year the American League was tougher. The National League, people only worried about the Padres and the Dodgers, but this year is different.
Damn, they're 4-23.
No, they're playing horrible. Bro.
Yeah, don't even. Yeah,
playing
that's
awful.
gross.
Yeah, 4-23 is sick. That's
Yeah, Yankees aren't doing too bad.
No,
They're not.
We're,
They're
we're
16-11.
We're over
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
We're a
there's
game and a half.
Out of 11 of those games, there's probably like 6 blown, maybe 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like out of the 11 losses.
Yeah.
And that's a
like
crazy
we probably
part.
should be what the Mets are. What 19-8?
Yeah.
We should be
19-9.
19-8.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It is. I think even better, bro.
We're a game and a half ahead of Boston, but I mean, we're still over 500. And like I said, we just need to brush
Looks
off
like
the
they're
rust.
gonna win today too. So
Yeah, that's 2 games that we're gonna win today.
Yeah, but how many times have we been up by like 4 runs?
Yeah.
And that's the thing because we've been allowing too many comeback wins. I can't say nothing until the 9th inning finishes.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Yo, you thinking in the 9th inning you're up 4, you're gonna be good. Up 3, up 2, up 1.
And we're still not up to par.
No.
You know, Lewis Hill is just getting into rehab. Schmidt just came back. They just put what's homeboy's name? They just put Loaizaga at AA. He's getting back to the swing thing. We don't have Stanton.
Yeah.
So you know, as long as we stay healthy and then continue getting healthier,
Yeah, just gotta stay afloat.
and you know, Aaron
Max is
Boone don't
doing
make
his
any
thing.
mistakes.
Yeah. Well, he don't make. Well, not that he makes mistakes, but it's really the mistakes.
When's that Yankees Mets game?
The
16th,
15 through the 17.
Yeah, the weekend of the 16th,
Yeah,
May.
Yeah.
15 through the 17.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah,
well, I think
might.
we're thinking about popping out for that,
That
but
sounds like a good time.
the Friday night game.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, guys, I have nothing else for y'all. I don't know if there's anything you guys want to take off your chest.
I think by the time they'll play Tuesday. Yeah, man. Sorry, Lakers. Y'all gonna lose today. y'all gonna lose today.
It's over for the boys.
Yeah, it's over for them boys.
Nah, I think they got one more in them. I think they.
You think it would be Tuesday? I think like I said, I think they win at
Luka's been
home.
balling out. Luka's been balling out.
Yeah, but that whole freaking at the end of the game, relying on him, they need more action, bro. They need more action. They need a little bit more from AR. Like you said, 17 points is not going to do it.
I was about to say, a lot of it probably has to do that. You know, you guys probably just have to hit. Like Luka, LeBron, and AR might be finding dudes, and y'all missing the shots.
I think AR missed a lot of shots that he normally hits. Also getting into foul trouble in the first half where they did pretty well, but imagine having AR out there extending that run. I don't know.
Alex, thank you.
Word.
Thank you for pulling up.
been-
You know
it's
the
been
door is
real.
always open for you. We maybe next time you come, we do a Patreon exclusive with you as well.
Yeah, yeah.
we'll
When we
go-
get real spicy.
We'll get really spicy.
And I'll-
We don't do sports on our Patreon
Yeah.
exclusive.
Oh, yeah,
Now
yeah.
that, now that you say that, we should do the battle.
The gender war
Yeah.
between them. Whoa, we have to ask
Ooh.
X permission if
Yeah.
X would like to be on camera. So
Yeah.
so we got to figure that one out.
Do a little.
I mean, X, we've been trying to get Otani, and Otani's willing to be on it. So maybe you guys could be on it together. We can figure that out.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We can figure that out.
2v2 action. Paul.
Yeah. No, I'll here. I'll get off.
We'll sit on the sideline.
Yeah. I'll be all right.
That's funny.
But again, the door is always open. We would love to have you come back for whatever shenanigans you would like to come through. And yeah, all right, time to sign off. Guys, thank you for being here. If you are still here and you enjoyed the podcast, make sure you guys like the episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We will greatly appreciate it. Like I said at the top of the episode, head over to Patreon. $3.99 a month gives you 4 extra Patreon exclusive episodes, as well as our 4 uncut versions of our main episodes. Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Head over there, 5-star us, okay? Thumbs up everything. We truly appreciate it. If you want to be extra special, give us a nice little $4.99 a month for that extra support. We love you guys. Make sure you tell someone you love them. We catch you guys next time.
Peace.